girl So Chaz coming back to you with a new video. It's been a minute. School is finally over, so I was able to get a chance to put a video out for you to show how I apply my lace front wigs. So the hair that I have from OMG Queens, if I can get all this together, it's pretty much like a cute little curly jazzy wavy 14-inch wig. It is washed. I had wanted to make it smell good because it did come with a little funny smell, but it wasn't overpowering, but still was a smell. So as you can see, I've already applied my cap on and sealed that down as much as possible to protect my edges and around my the frame of my face. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this video and show you how I apply my wigs. Not a guru, don't plan to say that I am. I just do my thing and do my wigs the best way that works best for me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into it. So now guys, I am taking the wig and I'm cutting the nape area of the wig. Usually they have like a lace that's on the back side as well. They have like a cutting precision where you can see actually where you're cutting. So I cut that so that that can be gone. Initially this was going to be a video where I go step by step, but boo, this video was a little too long, so I could not have you guys sitting there for an hour. So we cut it down to about 20 minutes so that you guys could get into this. But so basically what I was showing you is that there are clips in the wig where you can put that on your head. If you don't do the glue method, you can have the clips where you could stick them in your hair to keep the wig adjusted as well. I also have a new thing that I've gotten into. It is a wig band to hold the wig, but I wanted to do a glue application for this one. So my goal for this wig is I want to make sure that the wig is coming or looking like it's coming straight out of my head. So I am taking a eyebrow pencil and just marking the lines of where I need the glue to go on, and also so that I can be able to know where to adjust and pull the wig up. So I'm just going around the circumference of my head, well, not the circumference because that's not the whole head, but around the crown of my head. Also putting slits into the lace. It makes it a little bit more easier when you are trying to pull the wig on to adjust it on the glue. I'm using bold hold glue, so I typically go around the perimeter of the cap, making sure that I touch every part. And I'm going to do this 3 times. You're not going to see me apply it 3 times, but I applied this step 3 times and did the same thing. Applied it, used the rat tail comb to kind of like smear it out like how you would do peanut butter and jelly. And I let it get tacky and let it dry somewhat on its own as it's being applying, Lord. And then I go with the handheld dryer to also let that glue kind of melt on the tip. And doing this application, the ball head method, or the ball cap method, however you want to call it, it's pretty easy. You just pretty much braid your hair down and you put a cap on and you use your Gots to Be glue, where you are able to just pretty much freeze it, and you're freezing that on top of your hair. So right now, this would have been the 3rd layer that I have done. So I have applied the wig on top, pulling down each section so it can lay properly and lay neatly. Also putting the hand dryer close to it so that it can get more tacky and stick. And when I tell you, sis, it gets snug. It gets very snug, so you don't have to worry about it lifting or pulling up. What I'm doing is also going through and pressing down the hairline on the illusion hairline that I have made with the cap, and just applying that heat there for that to lay, like I said, neat, and just letting it be snug around my head, because I don't want the wig to be sitting so far up on my forehead that it looks like a cap or it looks like I have a hat on. So I want it to look realistic. So I'm typically just going around, or basically just going around the edges and just pressing them down more, and just using a little application little thing that's for baby hair, but just to press that lace down so it can melt down and look neat once I cut. So as you can see, I'm pulling on the wig. The wig is pretty snug. I'm also going back with the Got2b glue, or I'm sorry, Got2b spray, spraying that also on the edges and combing that through, just letting that lay down so it can look like a pressed laid look. And then also just giving it more of a secure fit as well with that, going around the edge of the edges. So I just like to ensure that my edges look real combed and neat, that type of look. I don't like it all over the hair, but I just like it on the edges. Eventually it will lift up. It won't look so hard. I don't try to put so much where it's froze or it looks really stiff, but just so it can be neat. So I'm going through now, just cutting the lace and doing like a zigzag method so that it's not looking like a straight line going across. Obviously you want to try to avoid that as much as possible. The scissors were really sharp that I had. I will say that it probably would have been better to use a razor. Sis, a typical razor that you could go to the hair store, get for $1 for your eyebrows. You can use that to get more close, but I find that it actually will nick my face sometime and cut me, so I just didn't even want to deal. Also, whenever you're laying your or cutting your lace, you definitely want to go around your ears. It's imperative if you are wanting a more natural look to where you can pull the hair behind your ear. You are going to cut some hair, sis, so it is okay, but you have to cut it in order for it to be framed around your face, because everybody's face is framed different. Everybody's hairline is different. Where their ears sit back are different. Some are closer, some are more to the back. Some people have bigger ears, smaller ears. So you have to customize the wig or the lace front to your liking and to your face and your hairline. So I'm just going back through, just cleaning that up a little bit, getting as close as I can to the root, still leaving some room where I can have to reapply the wig, but still just getting as close as possible, and going back around my ear on this side so that I can be able to tuck the hair behind my ear if that's the type of look I want to go for. And it's not a lot, sis, so I'm going back through with the glue as well, just to lay down some of the parts that came up. Same application, using the rat tail end of the comb and just laying that down. And guys, I'm very particular. I don't like snotty looking stuff around my face. I don't like funny looking stuff, so I'm very big on going back, cleaning that up. And also, just to keep in mind, there's different types of lace. So obviously you may have HD laces where they are pretty much HD. They look like actual scalp. This was not an HD lace. I did not tint this lace. You can tint the lace by either buying products where you can tint it to make it look more like scalp, or you can also do the method where you bleach it, you may hear bleach the knots. That's what they're meaning, to make it look a little bit more realistic. But I did not with this. Sometimes people use also foundation before they apply their wig, which that's okay too. It just all depends. I just didn't do it in the beginning. I do it at the end. But pretty much here you've seen where I use the alcohol to clean around my face and the edges, to clean that up, and then going back with the Got2b spray just so that that can have a even more secure. So as you notice, I'm doing things in layers, giving it a chance to breathe and going from there. So sis, I love this hair. Hair is really bomb and pretty. very flowy. I didn't even want to wash it, but the smell of the hair was a little tangy, so I decided to just wash it, co-wash it with conditioner. I was going to tint the lace by bleaching the knots, and I was like, oh no, because I was scared the roots were going to turn really quickly because I only had 40 developer, and I was like, nah, sis, it's not gonna happen. So I was like, nah, we'll go ahead and wash this on out. So here I take the Cara, I think it's Cara gel. It's like a little stick where you can lay your hair down, and to me it makes it look glossy. It looks realistic. It looks like it's actually your pressed hair. I like to go back with a straightening comb to straighten that pressed look out that I use from the stick. As you can see, it looks really more like it's my hair versus it looking so fine-ish. My hair is not fine, my hair is coarse, so we want it to look like black girl hair, because that's pretty much, I'm a black girl, I need it to look like a black girl. I am not a different race where the hair looks very flowy. Not saying we want stiff hair, but obviously we want it to look like it's coming out of our scalp and for it to match. So just going back through, sending that straightening comb through. And when I tell you the straightening comb is a beast, got it from Amazon. I used to not like the straightening comb. My mom used to burn us, and I was like, nah, I ain't got time, because I do my own hair. It was just ridiculous. And the solution was just go put butter on it. And it's like, Mom, that's not how that works. You're gonna have us around here looking like we're leopards. And no. So here I go back through, and I go ahead and start taking the excess powder that I had on my makeup brush, and just pretty much tapping the lace. It may look like it's very hard that I'm tapping it, but I'm lightly tapping it because I don't want the lace to look cakey or to really appear like there's a lot of foundation. I wanted to try to blend as much as possible. So as you can see, like I said, I'm not a pro. I just practice and do my thing. It looks pretty realistic coming from my hairline. It's not all over my forehead. It's right where my hairline starts based on my cap. And I'm just, putting my, I had to use setting lotion because I ran out of my body, a lot of body to put on the hair. So I just wanted a wet look, but I didn't want it to be too heavy, because I like when curly hair air dries. I feel like it looks fluffy, flirty, flirty, and just cute. So as you can see, it's looking more realistic, like it's my hair. So yes, it's a vibe. This is a vibe. I liked it. I think it's dope. Shout out to OMG hair. Dope. So now, guys, I'm doing some baby hair. I love baby hair. Everybody's different, so don't come with that foolery. I am the type that I like baby hair, especially with curly hair. I think it looks very all wavy and shit or whatever, but I like it. I think it's cute. Some people are not big fans of baby hair, and it all depends on the person. I didn't have to do baby hair, but that's what I like. So let people who like baby hair be great. Now, we're not gonna have all these curtains and stuff going around our head, but I like for it to flow and have a little couple of swiggly swirls a little bit. But other than that, that's just what I like to do. So I'm just gonna ride out with this baby hair application, let you guys see how I do my baby hair, and y'all enjoy. We just gonna let us do our things, sis. Let us do our things with our baby hair. Don't come for us. Let us be squiggly, curvy, wavy, wiggle, finger wave-ish. Let us do our thing. Let us do our thing. Shout out to the baby hair gang.
Huh?